Here, share my screen. If you is justice for most three, read the title. Y'all looking for the wrong person. First, the video already playing. This is what they telling me. This is what they say for you. They want them to play. This was playing already. Now, as I put look what come up first. The first thing out of all of this, they went all the way down here and put Jasmine Crockett, Mo 3, Errol Spence Jr. as the first three on February the 10th. I'll tell you how they play the game. See, I ain't part of the gang. I ain't gang. I ain't got a big part of the gang to not know nothing. I ain't noticed. I've been told y'all about what presidents do when they trying to hide a scandal. They start a war. But the Pentagon always gonna come out and tell the truth and say we ain't find none of that. We ain't had nothing to do with that. That was the bull. That was the bull John. He did that all by himself. He came up with that. They already done released it. Just let me let you know that they already released before Jasmine Crockett, like the same day that she lost, they already released where the Pentagon said, yo, dude did that on his own. So they not caught up in it. Tell you, I'm gonna get what the fuck I want, and this is the start of a new war. This is class in session. Consider this class in session. You see where they say needle in a haystack. In all the time that I've been studying the law, I never heard needle in a haystack except for I heard jigger. He said like they searching for a needle in a haystack. I hear the people talk. I hear the people talk. So who you always hear talking stuff about gay people, all of that? Huh? And who went to the length, to the very length of showing my personal business information and putting all these laughing emojis on there, thinking that it was funny, thinking that, yo, it ain't nothing coming. It's a storm coming. The winter ain't over. It's only March. I thought 14. I see. I go see my psychiatrist on Friday the 13th. I told you. He was the first one to tell me that it was too Friday the 13th, giving me my option. My options. And what y'all do? Y'all put my doctor's name and Chase to chat. See, my favorite movie is a movie called Legends of the Fall. I got Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt, he went through a whole bunch of shit. He fell in love with an Indian. It was a white woman that they thought he was going to marry, but he fell in love with an Indian, and they had kids. And one of the sheriffs or somebody shot his gun off, and it ricocheted and hit the wife and killed her, and it drove him crazy. Got Anthony Hopkins in it. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let Hopkins. Don't let that go over your head. So I clicked a screenshot of the chats as he was talking. Before I go on, in that movie, Anthony Hopkins at the end, he tell his son, one of his sons wants to be a senator. He say, fuck the government. He wouldn't speak to him. So this the girl. But what I'm gonna show you is the chat. You know you done fucked up, right? This is why he talking about. Listen, it's above us now. So this the girl, but what I'm gonna show you is the chat. you know you done fucked up, right? Wondering what these badges was with a star, and it says it's above us now, Diamond. No take back. This why the old ratchet. Fuck that. Leave him while he's still. Look, Lisa Marie Q7S. He talking about. See down. Since when I was down South Click, it was a boy from Chicago. He kept saying, an old head. He kept with being in my comments saying, "Yo, Ratchet ain't no Mason," but he never would hit the link. Now peep the game. More than one way to skin a cat. That's all I told you. That's all that nigga care about. Watch this. Cozy E7R. No take back. So now, let me show you. Dude, y'all niggas ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So, dude is live now. So, I'm gonna stream his joint because he's speaking some real shit. I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. I don't know. I ain't the cop. I don't get a lot of text with that. But I know what he lied about me. Yeah, I hold on to shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, you either come say apologize to me. I'm telling me you listening to your chat. Your chats tell you I'm gay. So you go put up a board and say I'm gay. Yeah, look at that curb you stand at. But look at Duke. I'm using this through fair use.
Let go. I hear you, P.
Cozy.
Spray dryer cooking.
7.
I hear you, P. Let go. Yeah, them bitches. Spray dryer here got fucking hair on her fucking boots, fur on her boots. Spray dryer fine little motherfucking Southern Belle, boy.
Now, let me first say it's at a point where I'm just thinking out if you're trying to get justice for Mo 3, if you like really trying to be there, because didn't nobody ask me. Didn't nobody ask me to seek justice. Nobody said, yo, can you seek justice for Mo 3? Allegedly. Someone asked me privately. And left me all of these things. They was one of my moderators. I had to go back and start reading the text messages between me and this person. But she's still right down here, right in front of everybody's face. I ain't going never point her out or nothing. See, the thing is, let me show you the same place. I'm gonna show you. I made up a folder. It's called The New Day or A New Day. Two people, y'all saw that. So this is in the past. This is me letting the past go. Because the rest of this joint, I'm already scoped y'all out. I'm just letting Duke talk. I show you this right here. But I know what Faraday means. It's a bag. Put your phone
Bill
in a Faraday bag. When you go into certain meetings with people. Yeah. Come straight down from MDC. You thug an interview? Let me pull that up. No, I don't know who that is. The 3 dots.
That's all. I don't know.
He said you ain't even gotta play the video. Playing this video. Yo, I don't even want to know who this all is. Because look at the videos when I look at eyes right, and then look everybody down there over to the right, and look, that shit go from this man to whoever with this white shirt on to Rainwater in the middle with that champion shirt on. That's how I read it. That's all this is. Because look at the videos when I look at eyes right, and then look everybody down there over to the right, and look, that shit go from this man to whoever with this white shirt on to Rainwater in the middle with that champion shirt on. That's how I read it. 3 right here somewhere, and then it's another ball on the short. Bam.
Bro, he just let these people tell.
Osama chain. But this is on. There's no he on the plane. He got his Osama chain on. Rain 214 water. Wherever they was coming
Rain
from.
214 water right there.
See the star.
And they don't put that up there.
And the Osama chain. That's why I asked y'all. Do y'all know who made this? On some bullshit. Look, Atlas bail binding. Yeah, a dipsy is a detainer. So you trying to get out before the detainer drop. Yeah, before, look, I told you, look at the times they was trying to get them out. That's y'all time. See, fucked up part is we got it. Bell bonds in Philly. We got one in Montgomery County. We got all of that. So I know when my fucking bell went too fucking high. So I know who link it, who is it be on pink paper. I know the bell bonding business, everything. There's probably ain't too many businesses that I don't know something about because I've been in the system. Yeah. So everybody is leaving work. The time you leave work, like 5 o'clock, court closed down and everything. So you gotta get the bell bondsman. The bell bondsman can still get up to that court and get you the fuck out if he can get you out. And it's not another dipsy that's gonna drop on you. Cause who the fuck dropped money on the detainer? Now I just been sitting back watching it. And I don't know these boys. I don't know none of these boys. So they say the bull dropped 10 stacks to get his girl out, knowing that it was another dipsy there, another detainer that was coming, a federal jizoint. But this one thing I know, and what I seen through video, through the acts of, yeah, a certain woman, she's remained silent. She basically remained silent through this whole thing. And when she cried out and said, "Justice for my baby," and Rain's gonna get his. I made my duty. Yeah, I smoked this nigga for free. It was legal. But y'all seen my video? I've been smoking on Rain. Yeah, I've been smoking on you, nigga. Yeah. You want to go to war? Are you winning or losing? Is Rain winning or losing? He got control of. Look, let's go. You want me to show you what everybody got new shit except for HSM. You don't see no new songs. No new songs on the HSM site. Y'all can go look that up for yourself. Go look up HSM. It's no new songs up there. Let me stop sharing right here. And go right here. See, when you put shit together for people, my shit be all over the place. I don't be having time to do this name, but I know how to keep these folders. Share screen. You see the it says a new day. The first thing that's up there. The second, and I'll use this on the fair use. Where they at? First, let me subscribe to him. I want all Jones from him. See that 338 right there? Always. Look. Someone shipped the Michael Jackson files through fucking Gmail. That been hacked. How many times Gmail, the primary, and this is the Michael Jackson emails nobody was supposed to see.
The desire to be the greatest of all time is a never-ending curse. Because no matter how great you become, there's always a constant need to prove you're still the best. And nobody lived that curse more than Michael Jackson.
Are you pleased now with the way you
I'm never pleased with anything. I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah.
It's part of who I am.
Off the Wall had to be better than Motown. Thriller had to be Off the Wall. And he kept trying to top himself with every album he recorded out.
This is, I told y'all, after him, I don't think there's no better entertainer. I mean, all the way around than Mo3. All the way around.
After. Every tour had to make the last one look small. Not because the fans or the label demanded it. It's because Michael expected it of himself. That kind of mentality is what made him the greatest entertainer who ever lived. And unfortunately, it's also what made him the perfect target.
This is the final curtain call. Okay? And see you in July.
By 2008, Michael Jackson hadn't toured in over a decade. He was 50 years old. His public image was in ruins.
I done splattered this man name all in the paper. And everything. People convicted him before they heard his side, all of that shit. Let me tell you something. I ain't no motherfucking performer. See that 45 right there? King of Pop was accused of multiple counts of lewd or lascivious acts with a child under 14. A decade ago, Jackson was also accused of molestation but was never charged because the youngster refused to testify.
Ruins, and he was sitting on over $400 million in debt. He needed one more show, one more moment to prove to the world and to himself that.
And I'm not saying everything that this man is saying is right. I'm just saying, yeah, you gotta look for somebody leak some shit, or somebody was searching for some shit, and I caught him. But I always put a short out. I always put a short out. Yeah, that's my style. I put a short out and see who gonna respond. So tell me how it is if I put a short out where I'm laughing or asking a question, I get 1.2 100 views, but how many likes do I get? But it's still gonna come up. I don't care. People seen it. I put the shit up with I'm experimenting. I told y'all a long time ago. Now this is gonna be an experiment. But y'all fell right through the loop. See the loop? Y'all fell right through the loop and don't understand. See, there's people that keep using CPNs, and then there's a EIN. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't use an EIN because you yourself are the one performing. So you use an EIN to protect yourself. And you pay your taxes based on what you made. You can never have me under investigation because you don't know if I'm operating under my social. That's personally made that. Some fucking the government gives you a social security number and a social security card, and the IRS gives you what? The EIN. That's what I was teaching people on Wise Learned Leaders. And the only person to ever attack Wise Learned Leaders was two W2 motherfuckers, DJ Q and Shay's Tube. I catched them.
The desire to be the greatest of all time is a never-ending curse. Because no matter how great you become, there's always a constant need to prove you're still the best. And nobody lived ambition anymore. It became desperation. And sometimes in the music industry, one person's desperation is another person's opportunity. Even as a teenager, Michael had an obsession for greatness. He practiced nonstop. He was constantly pushing Motown for solo songs. Nothing was going to stop him.
Actually, you're becoming like a stage addict. I really am. Like when there are off days and there is no show, I'm up at night dancing just to sing. It's really strange. Guess I'm an addict. Can't help it.
His love for music and his dedication to the craft gave him the power to push through dangerous rehearsals and performances. He spent hours working on his Motown 25 routine while recovering from surgery. He even kept dancing when his hair caught fire during the Pepsi commercial. And in 1995, he pushed himself to the point of passing out during rehearsals for an HBO special.
See that name right there? You are not alone. Sasha. I ain't going to show the email. I ain't going to show nothing. But whoever Sasha was, or that I might think it is, but some Sasha contacted me.
The need to be the best wasn't a choice for Michael. It was in his blood. And that's exactly what made him vulnerable to what came next.
AEG, giving the world reason to cheer.
Take the G, put it right here, and it's age.
In 2008, a company called AEG Live approached Michael with a proposal.
What does that? The Michael Jackson Company, LLC.
AEG owns arenas, they promote tours, they're behind some of the biggest concerts on the planet. And they saw something in Michael that nobody else was willing to bet on at the time. A comeback.
This is the moment. This is it.
The deal was massive. 50 shows at London's O2 Arena, a residency called This Is It. Michael and AEG stood to earn hundreds of millions of dollars. And after calculating ticket sales, merch, sponsorships, media rights, estimates reached over $1 billion. See, Michael was in a lot of financial debt, and AEG already advanced in tens of millions before the residency started. So this wasn't a situation where Michael could just walk away if things got bad. The money was already spent. Contracts were signed. AEG needed this tour to happen. And a cancellation would be financial disaster. And Mike wrote an email to the parent company's executives and said, MJ is locked in his room, drunk and despondent.
And you wrote, I screamed at him so loud the walls are shaking.
Yes, that was.
All right, this is the deposition, so I'm not going on through this whole thing. I'm just giving you a basis to show you. Quid pro quo.
There was 3 shooters out there. Why y'all cover up the 3rd shooter? We all clearly seen there was a heavy set 3rd shooter. That was Hernandez.
I told y'all I was sending it to Ratchet TV. I wanted him to get off those cases, and I was trying to give him money to start something. I'm like, damn, boy, rages and shit. This nigga done said that the nigga wasn't dead and all of that. I told y'all I was sending.
We was like, who the fuck? What case did this just happen in? I'm finna break this.
Can't say any South Coast nigga. I ain't say it. This ain't no motherfucking voiceover or nothing. This nigga said.
It's very familiar. What case did this just happen?
I told you, if I'm lying, I'm fucking flying. The nigga just said, even though I was out there too.
They're saying Jerry Johnson was also on that freeway as a shooter or an accomplice with Keywan. They're saying Jerry Johnson and Keywan pulled this shit off. If you were looking at that paper,
who the fuck is that? Who is they? Who is there? Who is they? Who's saying it? Who's saying it?
Paperwork, it clearly says there's a second shooter. It clearly states there's two shooters out there. One of them is Keywan and one of them is Jerry. They just don't know who took the fatal blows. They don't have an unalivened weapon. That's the problem. But they got a cooperating witness that puts Keywan there that says Keywan jumped out the car, even though I was out there too. Remember,
I told you, if I'm lying, I'm fucking flying. The nigga just said, even though I was out there too. Let me rewind it so nobody, you got to put the closed caption on? Let me put the closed caption on and let's go back.
This shit. They're saying that not only did Jerry Johnson, was he involved with the money, they're saying Jerry Johnson was also on that freeway as a shooter or an accomplice with Keywan. They're saying Jerry Johnson and Keywan pulled this shit off. If you were looking at that paperwork, it clearly says there's a second shooter. It clearly states there's two shooters out there. One of them is Keywan and one of them is Jerry. They just don't know who took the fatal blows. They don't have an unalivened weapon. That's the problem. But they got a cooperating witness that puts Keywan there that says Keywan jumped out the car, even though I was out there too. Remember.
So you know who the cooperating witness is, right? Because it was, somebody didn't believe me, or maybe they believed me, they just couldn't say so. I knew the exact number because someone sent it to me and told me the exact number of people involved on the expressway.
Remember, this is very familiar. What case did this just happen?
I can't make this shit up. He said that out his motherfucking mouth. I ain't say it. This ain't no motherfucking voiceover or nothing. This nigga said, even though I was out there too. Now, how does it change things? Nigga, somebody was read into the fucking record. You made the most money off of Mo 3 case. You talked against his mom. You talked against Cole Gotti the most. And the whole time we was down South, nigga, you never, ever played no Mo 3 music. And you still don't. But I want y'all to hear him listen to the rest of the shit that he say after this. He don't even skip a beat. And nobody in his dumbass chat say anything. Like, yo, did you hear what you just said?
Happening, everybody. What case did this just now happen in and we just watched? Salute to PT. I appreciate that. It says salute Ratchet for all of your hard work. PT loves Wicks. I appreciate you. Salute for the $10. Salute. What case did we just watch this happening, y'all? We just seen it. Let me know in the chat. What case did this just happen in? I'm going to break this all the way down for y'all. Let's go. Said Dolph. Facts. It just happened in the Dolph case. We just watched Cornelius Smith shoot Dolph about 20-something times. And then we see Straight Drop come over there and just literally say pew pew with the little handgun. Cornelius.
Who the fuck is we? Who, y'all over here? So everybody in this motherfucker, yo, they was at the trial. Y'all had inside like live feed going where y'all just saw that shit, cause I ain't see that shit. I ain't see nothing. I didn't even stay on that long. I stayed on for 1 hour, 25 minutes. It's 53. My age. You don't want to be me. You don't want to touch her. You shouldn't have touched her though. Because y'all want to play with numbers. This is I-35.
Here.
To this date, March the 4th, I show what? Someone had already fucking told me about Dark Lord and these people and Ratchet and what they was going to do to me, what they was looking for. That was 3 days ago. The game ain't over yet. The game ain't over because I got more on a new day. I was born to do this shit.
Now, this, for it to be where it was filed, this is mystery game time. This is mystery game time.
See, MGR, loyalty, forgiveness, redemption, mystery gang, Mr. Petty, mystery gang files.
So I was asking myself, yo, who?
So my vote.
It almost makes it sound like I'm going crazy when I say, well, not when I say, when a girl says, yeah, you was gonna get kidnapped down in South Carolina. So now that my mind is clear and I see the resurgence of a certain person, I ain't gonna say their name, they know who they are.
from this day and what happened this day. And then it made me remember. It made me remember loyalty, forgiveness, and redemption. I kept saying, I don't know nothing about the mystery gang. I don't know nothing. Nigga, but I said what I said. Niggas want me dick. I got the niggas scared. Because I'm telling the truth. Right under there, what do it say? 11/11. Only future millionaires will see this video on March 7th. It's a sign. Don't risk skipping. I don't believe in this bullshit. Fuck me, millionaire. That's the whole reason it's an indictment going on, because of the promise people was going to make money. If they just watch a video, you're going to make money. So I'm up on the game and everything. Already, look, it says there's 8 videos there. Which video are they hiding right now? They already hide. It says one unavailable video is hidden. Right here. Look, even when I try to fucking highlight that shit go all fucked up. Look. Why I didn't. This was, I knew the boy. I knew the boy Q was lying because of this. Now, I told you, when 88 said I was supposed to get kidnapped down. South Carolina. I'm like, well, who's going to do it? Because I went back down there twice. Why they ain't kidnap me? So I'm saying, who was supposed to kidnap me? Or is this bitch lying? She told the truth about some things, but she lying about this? And then I'm thinking about showing the boy Sean G. I'm thinking about the boy Sean G. And what Ratchet said when he came out that hotel that morning. And that shit had me so steamed.
and how I was thrown so off course. Because when I was down there, Ratchet was keeping me and Petty apart. I mean, literally. I'm thinking of this story, and this is not a story, this is facts. And how I'm arguing with this woman all day today and yesterday. And I'm like, hold the fuck up. How I unlock everything just by saying Wanda Williams.
You know how? Because on Facebook, someone sent me through Wanda Williams one of her accounts. Someone sent me a link to Boots on the Ground. Then it linked me back from Boots on the Ground to somewhere else down south. And the boy talking to me, and I'm talking to him on the jitnet, but we ain't talking about nothing illegal. That's why I keep asking y'all. I'm talking to the boy that made this job. But that's the only nigga that ever could just sit and make me listen to him. And he never asked for anything in return. Nothing in return. He just made a logo and another logo for me. But I give out a little bit more just so I could wet your whistle. And I say, it will tie Tennessee, the Dallas. Y'all gotta fucking do your homework.
And the boy instantly was like, told Chase to unblock him. So that meant they knew Wanda Williams, or they knew they the one that sent me Boots on the Ground. So Max Boogie come over today. I should have named this shit my Caribbean Queen. But when Max Boogie came over today, that shit was funny what she said. I ain't have enough time to laugh at it. I had to relook at the live and see Max Boogie was the first one in here telling me about somebody getting a stank ass truck. So you know, if you can think that you're not being guided, but you are being guided by somebody. I'm trying to think where, like, she had mad nieces. She said one of her things was she used to say she had mad nieces and nephews, and Petty was one of her nephews. The poor whoever the poor Petty is, you know what I mean? So I ain't see Petty for a minute, but I know Ratchet like in September, because I'm trying to think when Mystery Game. Like, I don't know if we went our separate ways, but Petty was never a part of Mystery Gang. He told me he was never going to be a part of that shit. Because when I met Petty, he was already set up. See, he was on that panel. So I was just looking at Petty channel. He was like, damn, how is boy gonna be on, get your channel shut down and then be on the panel? I know ain't nobody been on my panel. Or somebody was on my panel and it was Petty the whole time. That, I mean, no, using different Jones or whatever. I don't know. But Petty is the only one that would know when I showed a certain car. How many people do it take to make a conspiracy? It only take one other person, you and one other person, to have done something together illegal, and they can call that a conspiracy. So it made me think. I'm like, when a man knows enough to destroy you but holds his tongue, respect him and pay him. Because I remember Petty giving me several warnings about somebody in South Carolina. This is shit I never said to nobody. So let me share my screen with you.
The TV comes live and asks me why I didn't say why I don't talk about Petty robbing my company. How he gonna rob my company? What? It's two Micahs. One that's me personally, and then there's one that's me business wise, a EIN and a social security number. Yeah. The difference between a W-9 and a W-2 is 7. So either you a 9 or you a 2. The relief you feel when you just play. So the video that I just added that's not up here, I know it because it's the dark glasses. The boy had dark glasses on, as an old head, and he was telling you how a woman should know when a man is playing them. They must don't want nobody to know that that's out. So I ain't gonna break the man code. They ain't want me to show that because yeah, some woman must didn't know that I was playing her. And I ain't even from fucking the CIA or no shit like that. None of that. None of that. But I'm sincere. Petty know how sincere I was about anything. And it never was on YouTube because he could have told the story and made his channel so big, bring me down, everything. Yeah, I made the bitch come out and say everything that she had to say. What you seen? Did you see somebody? Did you see somebody? Alter ego is just what it is. An altered ego. Just because you got played, yeah, I don't know who the fuck you was talking to. But you the one put up all the text messages, and I'm just telling you, that's the beginning of the end, how I destroy Ratchet TV. I don't give a fuck how many robots he got the fuck over there or none of that. I don't. I just show you the paperwork. Yeah, they got a whole drawing up there. And there's also another video. Motherfuckers apologizing to Jay-Z. See, I can't, motherfuckers don't know who related to who and all of that. You don't be knowing who be related to people, so you gotta, watch your motherfucking mouth. I just typed in your chat certain words. If you didn't take heed to the message, that was written in your chat, then you didn't. But I don't gotta go through all of those things. I paid my dues through my lineage. Not because I let somebody, yeah, I ain't bend over and I ain't live on my fucking knees. So I got shit to protect and shit to lose. And not lose that because what did I say? You see me driving, I ain't gotta work another day in my life. I don't. When I'm on here, I'm making money. Or I'm not. But I ain't gotta work another day in my life. This is my life's work. Call it philanthropy. I don't know Mo3's mom. I don't know nobody. I don't know them people in Texas. I don't know nobody in Texas except for Ratchet TV. I don't know Rainwater. I don't know 88. But if 88 gave me a gift, did me a favor, and she didn't say sorry because maybe something in her just can't do that, but she sent me a gift. I have no more problems with 88. But y'all want to play with numbers? Yeah, I know the numbers game, that gematria shit. I know all of that shit, but you can make the numbers, equal up to anything. And then the number come out and it'll be right what you wanted it to say. I just stuck with 23. So if I stick with 23, yeah, like Michael Jordan. Remember, Michael Jordan's numbers was 23. He retired, came back. Yeah, he was 45. You know somebody that follows sports. When in Rome, it was the Romans. Even the Jews started getting into sports. Even though the Most High told them not to get into that, they got into sports. That and all of that shit in Rome. Because Rome was ruling the world at that time. But Psalms 23 is, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, it shall comfort me. If you read that scripture, you know what it means. So you're not scared of death. So I show you my now departed grandfather and my departed sister. So when you speak on them, yeah, I'm trying to make you walk. I'm trying to put you in that casket and make you fucking go. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I ain't figure it out yet. I don't know if you're gonna have a heart attack. Yeah, somebody else might do it. I don't know. But look at this hat. Where have you seen this hat? Just think. about one movie and one video because it's a new day. It's a new day. Yeah, the sun gonna rise tomorrow. Yeah, the sun gonna rise. This the Sabbath. I just came out. I told you the evening and the morning was the first day. That's how it's written. Y'all playing with these motherfucking computers and all of this shit like that. That don't mean nothing. The Most High is still on the throne. Christ still on the throne. We all still got a chance to go kneel before his throne and ask forgiveness. It was 3 people with Christ that was being crucified, that was getting ready to get crucified. The world has been under Roman rule since then. We don't know when Christ's coming back. We don't know. But the United States is the land that was spoken of in Revelations. Being analytical is knowing what hours you can operate in between and, yeah, not be detected. The hours that you can move in between and not be detected. So let me tell you, motherfucker, something. Frank Lucas, people keep trying to say, oh, the Frank Lucas story was fake, or yeah, I don't give a fuck if Frank Lucas was telling the truth or he was lying. Ain't there some fucking federal documents in New Jersey, in Essex County, that tell the truth? I show you the federal documents of Devin Brown in Essex County that tell you the fucking truth. I stumbled upon them because the Most High, he know my heart. He know my intentions. He know, yeah, I done did some shit in my life for money. So now I'm not doing it for money. I want to do it for free. Yeah, let me kill some motherfuckers for free. And I promise you, ain't nobody gonna know shit. And I ain't saying I'm big or nothing like that. I ain't no big nigga. I ain't nothing. Oh, nothing. I told you. I don't love money. I like it because I gotta pay the bills. I gotta send my daughter to school. I gotta pay for car notes. Yeah, flat tire. They gotta pay for a lot of shit. Money does. Because this is in the Roman times since however long. We all just waiting for some relief. If I put on my fucking page that if you want a grant to pay your bills, you don't want to believe me. This black person right here, I'm in all black. And everybody know who I am because I show you who I am. They don't never want somebody black to know something that if you white, you know. So I recorded a black bitch that want to be black. So I let her be black with her nappy hair and everything. And let everybody hear her talk all shit, but she don't realize she got played. Because I show you a Muslim chick and she riding around in the Benz and everything. Now she realized that she got played. And y'all was following her around. The same thing, the same play that somebody tried to run on me. The angry black man. They would say my name, Micah. Yeah, angry black man. Yeah, I'm an angry black man. Yeah, I'm the most prejudiced motherfucker in the world. But my daughter, my youngest girl, she's with a white guy. I'm not angry because of that. That's what I brought her. Her mother brought her up around because of the time that I was in jail. Yeah, from the time that I got married and the time that I was in jail. Yeah, that's where we lived, all amongst our people. We all blended and mixed together. But you don't know what prejudice and being racist is. Because one means you have to have the power to be racist. And stereotypes. It's just that, there's some shit that my granny told me or whatever about white people, but not knowing that the whole time, somebody Look, I'm gonna show you when I drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link if y'all think I'm fucking playing. That I pay attention to every fucking thing. I'm the one that they're gonna want to kill. And I don't fear death. Look at our shit. At the end it say G N G. The only thing it's missing is an A, and it would say gang. For the receipts and the smoke, it say, look, that's how they identifying us. Look. I just get a notification. Turn off notifications from Omen Gaming Hub. The single parents that I help. The computers that I got people. People thought that I was trying to, some people, I'm gonna say some people thought that I had some type of software on there. No, not me. I don't put software. I don't give a fuck what's going on in your fucking house. If I were to say to you, when I'm ready for war, I cut my hair bald, put on all black. I go to any country, any state, or anything, and I'll just blend in with the crowd, but I'm always stick out because what I'm wearing, and I'm paying attention to everybody. I don't give a fuck if you're from Italy or wherever. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And it was all because of one woman who came on this show and said, this man did this for me, so I leave her alone. But Ratchet TV is talking about this woman, and this woman she's unable to do for herself. And she has a son, a mixed son. And I saw a picture of a star. She showed me a picture of a star with her son. I never showed that picture. Never. And it's my favorite actor. And that's why that shit just turned off, because when I tell me when you seen this black hat. Somebody was walking with this black hat and he had his head down. And when I just said Frank Lucas and all of that shit, I don't give a fuck about no Frank Lucas. But I know it's motherfucking records. So somebody else trying to make money say no, he was just a driver. So the fuck he was a driver. If he learned from Bumpy Johnson, yeah, if he learned from Bumpy Johnson, the game. Yeah, he learned from Barbara Johnson the game. And the queen, her name, she was the queen. But the lady that played that part, her name was Cicely Tyson. It's a movie. The reality is, I know I'm flesh and blood. I know if I put this knife in my motherfucking jaw right now, I'm gonna bleed. So when you hear me talking to somebody from New York named Terrain Hicks, and he tell me he a Mason, I don't give a fuck if you're a Mason. That mean that you could bleed because you don't claim to be a Mason. I paid my dues to the Masons. I paid my dues to them. I don't owe them nothing. I am an independent contractor willing to go around, start slaying niggas and bitches for free. You got to have my change aid and my kids out. Hey, because to my motherfucking people talking on this motherfucking internet and don't realize what the fuck they be getting into and don't know who the fuck you be fucking with. So if I call your name out and I put you up in my title, that means that I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. I want that wreck. That's why y'all don't want. So when I peel back and say, yo, I'm gonna go back to wise, learn, leader, because someone said I liked you most when you was the wise, learned leader and you was teaching. I always was teaching. We'll always win. Because business is never personal. B. Yeah. I don't know no B. I don't know no big bitch. Yeah, I don't know no big. That's the only thing I can think of. Bitch, blue, black. It's a whole fucking. It's a whole fucking whole bunch of a whole branding. Yeah, if it was names, somebody say OB. I don't know who OB is. But don't send your bitches at me. I'm saying daughters, cousins, and everything, because the first thing I want to look at is their last name. So the phone that's been trying to locate, I'm gonna throw that shit in the river. Now, go find out where that shit at in the river. Yeah, I'm gonna go throw it in the river. I promise you. This is my promise. To anybody listening in the bushes. So when I paid for a phone, I paid for a phone with my credit card with a company that nobody's supposed to know about. They don't list it. But a person comes over here with all these different identities and want me to put paperwork out on somebody named B, and it had to do with the Ray Sean Jackson John. No, we don't go backwards. I put the shit out. I listened to that B, and he said, if it ain't paying no money to Mama Nicole, you a bitch ass nigga that none of this. So I finally found it right here. Mo 3 Foundation and the heir apparent Bugatti Music and Mo 3 Music. Media. Mama Nicole happy, I'm happy. Motherfuckers want to come up and ask me if I'm happy now. And the other thing that thing was talking about DJ Vlad TV. Yeah, where he got caught up. Yeah, I would never, you think I would ever let some white man with a red fucking beard stay behind the camera and you don't come from behind the camera and start telling how you trying to trap niggas up. Nah, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Niggas been trying to put you up. But how you gonna know how you gonna know how the next man earn his unless you watching and act like you got on shades and you don't hear no evil, see no evil, but you listening. So them listening in the trees, although the Jones say 0, the eye is still right here with 0 people on any channel, but the eye is right here listening. You ever heard of the Born Legacy? You don't see how, what is his name? Michael Dyson, yeah, whatever his name is. He sound all, these niggas, all these niggas, these Negroes that went to college can speak all fine and everything. Yo, you let some jigger messages get out. I just be trying to get y'all game. It's 2 Micah's, alter ego. The alter ego is one got a social security number, one got an EIN, both distributed by the government. I told you, I made my deal with the government. Whatever you want to look at the government as, I look at it as double. But it always begins with a G and an I, because we're government issue. They make us government issue. You niggas just don't know how they work unless you fucking was there. So I don't know nothing. I just know how to come up Afterwards, afterwards, I said I backed into Mo 3 and just looked at the paperwork and was just looking at the paperwork and it was showing this and it was showing that. Yeah, I could be critical and everything. I got a fucking First Amendment right to associate, and I got the freedom to associate and say what the fuck I want to say. I can say fuck. I can say shit. But if a black bitch, and I'm telling you, it's always black people that bring other black people down. And before this bitch turn off, let me show you how the black bitch that I don't want no dealings with. I don't want no dealings with you, sis. You keep going and thinking that somebody wants somebody wants you. I don't give a fuck what you do, what you say, who you link up with. I don't give a fuck. Let me show you how black people is the one that black people that we all the same fucking, we all the same color, and this is what they do to each other. So let me show you. This is the exact same way I drew Ratchet TV in. The bitch, the bitch don't want to look. The bitch Ratchet didn't want to listen, and the bitch Shades too don't want to listen. But you want to take up for everybody. This is the start of a new day. It ain't a new day for you. No, I'm gonna take you down just like I did Ratchet TV. I don't give a fuck what you got going on over there. Ask who what? Nizar. Why would you want this John? So look, now you said that there was a privacy notice, right? When you putting these motherfucking Johns in, y'all better start being careful because you see this? The video is no longer due to a copyright claim by Sharon Brown. Which Sharon Brown? It's 100 fucking Sharon Browns, and I showed you 2 Sharon Browns. One was locked up, and then there's somebody that says she's Shay's too, but you got to put your proper name down here. And I showed them numbers. So what video is unavailable and why you want it to be unavailable? See, you got work to do, not me, because that video, I still had it saved. See, StreamYard and YouTube Premium, you gotta, with YouTube, you gotta connect them. So what video did I play that connected everybody with everybody that they want to make it unavailable on Wise Learned Leaders? Yo, look, I show y'all. Look.
I look like Rihanna. Who told you that? Remember, it was this old lady, right? I was in the airport, and she was like, Rihanna, you look just like Rihanna. I said, what? I said, really? Bitch, you got to be crazy. The first time somebody I look like Rihanna. Who told you that? Remember, it was this old lady, right? I was in the airport, and she was like, Rihanna, you look just like Rihanna. I said, what?
Why would Vlad TV come up during this? And all I did was put a short. Look, did I just not show you this same thing? And look at the woman who I'm telling you who put it in. And she says, H, gotcha, bitch. I don't play no fucking game. 4 hours ago, you was talking about this. Then you showing this. This bad ass cat Sable. He's taking a picture. Listen, look, let me show you something. When somebody, those are the shits that I put in my home. These exact ones. Somebody wanted my home, my house, and thought that they would never get caught. And look what it say. A535G. Court. That's my bathroom. That's my floor. But I told you, look, she got 4 lights. That's my floor. This is the color I put in my bathroom. I can show this. Now, let me show you this.
This video, you'll recognize the 4 words men use right before they slowly drain your energy. And more importantly, you'll understand how to flip every single one back into your control. And if you're ready to stop overgiving and start seeing clearly, stay with me. Now let's get into it. Most women think manipulation always appears through obvious behavior, distance,
Using this by, I'm using this. I'm using this again. I'm not joining his group. It's Wisdom Uncle. He got 12K. But he trying to tell people what a man is doing. And this is how he got, you see, he got his, look, let me make sure y'all seeing this. I'm going to show you how I play. You see, he's all black. Look, old head with the glasses on. Look, eyes right. If I fucking catch anybody in anything, yo, you think I won't go full blast? I'm going full fucking blast. I was in the military. You don't know the military like I do because you wasn't in the military. Y'all niggas going to jail and you think that a motherfucker, I won't listen.
coldness, mixed signals, disappearing acts. But the truth is, it usually hides inside language because language shapes emotion. And whoever controls meaning controls the relationship dynamic. Psychologists call this linguistic framing. One simple phrase can shift how you feel before logic even catches up. Men often use this instinctively because when he controls the wording, he controls your emotional reaction. It's never just what he says, it's what it makes you tolerate. Men often use this instinctively. Recognize the patterns to hear intention over emotion. It changes everything. Number 1, busy. Busy is rarely about responsibility. It's about priority. When he keeps saying, I've just been really busy lately, he's not explaining his schedule. He's testing your tolerance. He wants to see how long you'll remain available while receiving minimal effort. Many women hear busy and think patience will prove loyalty. But what's really happening is evaluation. He's checking if inconsistency lowers your standards. Behavioral psychology shows unpredictable attention creates stronger attachment than consistent effort. He disappears, then briefly reappears just enough to reset your hope. Your brain reads effort where none actually exists. That's conditioning. He's training you to accept absence as interest. The shift is simple. You don't argue. You don't demand explanations. You reduce availability. When your attention is no longer guaranteed, his busy suddenly.
Now look at right here. He got a black jacket on. Yo, look. He got black gloves on right here. Look at his glasses. You see him, and there's something white there. The thing is, you motherfuckers don't read. I've been put him out here. But who you see in third place right here? My short. Yeah, I told you look like Whitney Houston. Or you remind me of Whitney Houston, and you took it too far. You wanted to be Whitney Houston and all of that shit. And look at Ray J, that nigga in the hospital and everything. Nah, it's the setup. When you think you have some purpose, I let you show everything you could about my company, but you never see no faces. You're testifying, not us. Not my company. We're not testifying. We letting you testify. See the big mic right there? But I ain't joining your fucking club. I'm gonna give you your like. Quid pro quo. Draw you into this water. The first thing someone take a picture of is the basement and the chase tube of the basement of my home and act like, or someone sent you to it because you don't have a place to stay. But someone came over and told me, you're not the Caribbean queen I was talking about. You thought you were. I know 2 people that was from the Caribbeans. One worked that she was from Barbados. Her mom used to, when she used to come over, when she used to come over to America, she used to bring, I used to work for AIG Life Insurance Company. I keep telling you. We used to ride the train together. I ain't tell that story on here. Julia. I helped Julia move to Connecticut to work for another insurance company. I used to get on the train and go up there. Sometimes I would drive up there. But you know, the road I traveled, I used to always see Raymore and Flanagan, and that's where she used to get Raymore and Flanagan. But she worked in a different department. But we all worked at AIG Life Insurance. So all of those women that worked at AIG Life Insurance that loved, that wanted to be with Micah. Yeah, Micah left and went. I ain't come back and get no motherfucker. I ain't never come back. When I say I ain't never come back to get the separation pay, I don't give a fuck about your separation pay. That day forth, I said I was never going to work for anybody else. What we on, 2 hours? Yeah, the bush is still active. Because somebody say boss of all bosses. B.O.B. If you're trying to track somebody, yeah, well, I don't know nothing. Yeah, I seen a burgundy car with the Maryland plates on it. I protected my family, my blood. I said, put it on me. So Micah, whichever Micah you want to look at, there's 3 Micahs, but I'm telling you the 2 Micahs I know. Me, the one with the EIN and the one with the social security number. So I make your motherfucking Medicaid come out and put it right, y'all put it right down there in the joint so I can see you. He's busy suddenly. Yeah, I don't feel like talking. Too busy. I'm not gonna show you. Go read his shit. I mean, go listen to him. Because on Wise Learned Leaders, y'all don't want to listen to me about anything that I say about how to actually get your fucking money when you're struggling. So a bitch that's trying to fucking poison me, bitch, none of your shit gonna work. Terrain Hicks, none of this shit gonna work. I don't believe in the elders and all of that, except to the point that we agree. They said, they ain't say nothing about Shades 2. They said, agree with the nigga Ratchet and eyes right to go Ratchet TV. I done caught this nigga and he said he was out there. So if 1.2, 1,000 people want to fucking agree with Ratchet TV 17,000, I don't give a fuck. How much money do it bring in? How many shows do he got to do? How much do he got to tell now because he wanted to agree to what he agreed to? I ain't agreed to shit with Shades 2, with none of you motherfuckers. The mom didn't ask me to do nothing, which she didn't ask me to do nothing. I don't know nothing. They brought me in front of the people, in front of the people, guess what I could say? I don't know nothing because it's not my business. Yo, that's them. Yes, that's your business. I know the government when the government coming after me. If you don't know the government when they coming after you, that's your motherfucking fault. That's your motherfucking fault. And you gotta admit, yeah, I'm a snitch. Yeah, somebody gotta walk away clean. I ain't do nothing. I ain't going back to jail. Y'all could call me a snizzage or whatever. I ain't do nothing over here. We only show public documents and all of these people. Yeah, y'all started fucking running around, running into each other like a whole bunch of rats. So you have to admit you're a rat. Then you have to admit you stole, and then you show the toilet paper. That was the dumbest shit you could do. After I told you this. How I brought Ratchet TV down to his knees where he can't strike my channel no more. Shay's to you wanna verify that Ratchet TV said shit, right? Just dumb bitch. You actually went in house. You went, leave my live alone. YouTube, Google, leave my fucking live alone. See how I talk, and I'll tell you. I ain't asking that bitch for shit. Sure that your video has been misidentified as infringing and are willing to possibly defend the action brought against you by the copyright holder, you can resubmit your notification, which I will do. But it's against who? Wise Learned Leader LLC. But I made you disclose your name and identify yourself in your real name. Remember Susie Q I was telling y'all about? I told y'all who Susie Q was. Susie Q product review was in our chat when who? Ratchet TV. Look, Ratchet TV was playing in our chat. See the frog? You see anonymous one? Jordan looking high. Adults in frog suits. So when I go show that you was in a frog suit from how many years ago? When I was in New York, Chase 2, you showed a frog suit as Golden Ramsey. And you came into my comments because I was trying to help somebody in New York and I bought her a BMW and you thought that shit wouldn't go unpunished. Nancy Pelosi, yeah, look. Look. Yo, you can't get mad at me because I'm paying attention. Now, have a good day. And remember, it's not squid pro quo. It's quid pro quo. Get the bitch off the internet. I'm not playing with this bitch because if I write this shit up, y'all got a problem. I've been told you y'all had a problem because I've been knew what the fuck y'all was doing. And you can't program me twice. I was in the military. How the fuck you gonna try to program me again on the internet? Fuck out of here. Get this dirty bitch shades tube off of here. I already know this fucking floor. This bitch wanted my motherfucking crib from the fucking beginning because she's fucking full of hate. I know my floor. I told you I knew the floor. Yeah, when Rainwater was talking, I told you I recognized that floor. And now I recognize another floor. That's the bathroom downstairs. I'll show you a picture. If you want me to, I'll show you the picture and I'll show that you didn't change anything. I put those pictures up in those were pictures that I was taking of the house when I knew you were coming. It's nothing you can do when you know people are coming. You know the government is coming. So you allow them to come. You don't offer no resistance because you don't want to get shot. You don't want to get nobody held. Those judges, Haas, all of those judges still remain on the hook, bitch. I told you. I had put in, before y'all had did anything that y'all did, I told you. I had already contacted the Commonwealth Supreme Court. I never contacted no law enforcement agents, except my PO because I had to, and just showed them. Yeah, I just uploaded and showed the shit that you were showing me. They asked me, I did tell y'all, I told you they asked me about Terrain Hicks. Can I connect Terrain Hicks? Good luck.